Check this out.
Why don't we do a study on why y'all keep having children by dudes you're not married to?
At the end of the day, you chose to fuck her. You chose to let him know that you wrong. You chose to have the baby. You chose to push the shit out. You chose to carry the baby 9 months. It's your fault. It's not his fault. You picked the nigga. Stop blaming these men for shit that you chose.
You didn't require the man who made the baby to marry you.
Shit ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to raise no child by yourself. All you got to do is quit trying to raise the by yourself.
Thank you.
Let the daddy have access to the baby. Most women who claim they trying to raise a baby by themselves is doing it out of selfishness and trying to control the situation with the baby. That's why you by yourself.
Real talk.
We control access to relationships. Y'all control access to sex. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit.
Why would you open your legs for a man that you can't depend on?
You chose the nigga. You let him hit raw and shoot your club up back at the apartment.
Here's another idea. Why don't we do a study on why y'all keep having kids with dudes that already got kids by multiple women?
Look at shit, she like, you ain't gonna be able to handle this pussy. This pussy magical.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I'm like, I can tell all your baby daddies seem to have disappeared.
You let Joe Byron and the goddamn government give you $200 to turn your back on the black man.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
You let the goddamn government give you $300 in food stamps to turn your back on the black man. You let Uncle Sam give your ass some nasty ass cereal with them wick goddamn sponsorships goddamn to turn your back on a black man.
Why is it when men leave their family because they say they're no longer happy with their wives, they're vilified? They're spawn of Satan. They're the worst. Scum of the earth. How dare he?
Good question.
But when a woman leaves because she says, you know what, I'm just not happy anymore. I woke up and I realized I just didn't feel the same anymore.
What?
She gets to leave and we say, go sis, you got to do what's best for you and your mental health and your well-being. And if it's not serving you, then you don't need it.
After even now, if you want to get on Section 8, if you got a baby, you got to put them on child support. So once they started doing all that, that broke up all of our black homes.
We're paying single mothers more money not to have a man in the house than to have that married man in the house.
No shit.
Yeah,
right?
Because if the man's not controlling the house,
Uncle Sam is, right? So the woman's saying, I'd rather be married to Uncle Sam.
That's a hard pill to swallow, man.
Than the real Sam, who was actually in there, who got booted because the woman had more of an incentive to collect the check from the government than she did from actually being a member of a stable married household.
Wow, man. Damn.
You're basically saying that women broke up the black home.
No, it was kind of like, it was like a ultimatum. I don't want to say that they didn't have a choice, but in a lot of ways, they kind of didn't have a choice because the men weren't there and they weren't providing.
You liar.
It's kind of like, well, damn, I'd rather take these little $200-300 they're going to give me, or if they're going to give me a house, a place to stay.
The men were there, y'all just left them.
Now, a truly good woman has discernment. They know who's good for them and who's not. This is how they preserve themselves and their value by not giving themselves away freely into the wrong people.
He ain't lying.
They know that that'll damage them and lower their value and make them less attractive. Good women know this generally.
So we no longer became mothers and fathers. The term baby daddy and baby mama is two motherfuckers who hate each other.
You don't get higher than your baby daddy.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning if your baby daddy is right here, ranked right here, that means this is your level.
Can't get along and work for they work against the best interest for the child.
There's literally no downside. They're not as expensive as people say they are. It's not difficult. A lot of it's down to the mother you have them with, right? If the mother's out of control, then they become expensive. Then they become difficult.
They are not putting a ring on that.
But if the mother respects you and she listens to you and lets you be a man, then it's easy. Bro, the poorest people in the world have kids.
And that's a fact.
So kids are cheap and they truly are a blessing. I have nothing bad to say about being a father. I recommend everyone at home do it. If you find a woman worth having, then have a kid with her. Why not?
If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button or follow, and y'all be good.